Is this on? Check. What's going on, man? Say something in it. Let me know that you lot are tuning in, man. I don't know if this shit's playing. I'm on edge, man. Oh, fucking hell. Look at that. Loads of comment. Yeah. Coogan scared you off YouTube. Ha ha ha. What do you mean? I'm here, Anna. What are you talking? What are you talking about here? What are you saying? The comments aren't coming up on the screen in it for some reason, so it's gonna have to fucking chill, man. Just look in the comment section, yeah. R.I.P. Andrew Tate. I know it's fucked up in here. I said this before. You left that fucking woman. That what's her name? That one who used to kidnap men and drug them. Cardi B. You know she can like still make music and not get cancelled. It's has she really closed her OnlyFans? Right. Michelle Hall Phelps, she got interviewed by Umar IFL Umar, yeah. Shall I play the video? Shall we do a little review? I might do a review. She basically, she said that she's like shutting down her OnlyFans and she's moving on to a website, her own website. What is no demand? That's why she's fucking shutting down OnlyFans, because like OnlyFans, yeah, they take a percentage in it of her money. So if there's not really much demand, which there isn't, she's trying to make out, yeah, like she's fucking making a shitload of cash. But she's not. She's not, man. Do any of you lot subscribe to her OnlyFans? Like, be honest. R.I.P. Base Boxing Basement. What happened to him? Did he get shut down? I was talking to Coogan, yeah. Coogan watches that Boxing Basement guy. Do you know what I mean? So that fucking Boxing Basement guy, yeah, he was like climbing up. He was starting to climb up, but I don't know if he's got cancelled because he was a bit hardcore, wasn't he, that guy? So, but Coogan watches him, but Coogan would never admit it to him. Because you don't want people to, I don't know, man. He's a weird guy, Coogan is. Are you and Coogan fake little mates now? We had a little chat, you know, at the KSI Swarmed event. We had a little shake of hands, but it was like the Fox Groves handshake. It wasn't sincere. It wasn't genuine. You know what I mean? It was insincere, basically. More of the Coogan slander. Is that what you want? You want me to diss him, yeah? Me and Coogan made a verbal agreement that I'm not going to have a go at his missus and kid. Yeah? Anything else? I would anyway, you know what I mean? Even if you didn't agree with me having a go at him in general, I'd still do it, man. You know what I mean? You see that little fake tribute that he gave to the Queen? Shall I read it again? It was fake as fuck, man. He's trying to act all nice and friendly, innit? We don't care about the Queen, do we? We're not bothered. Like, what do you think? He was a bit of a thief, you know, stealing diamonds and that from Africa. I'm not some black supremacist, but That is a bit fucked up, innit? You know, stealing a country's fucking diamonds and that. But yeah, I ain't done a live for about 3 weeks, so I've been doing a few normal videos, but they just take too fucking long, man. I can't be bothered. Right, this is Phelps, yeah? She's getting interviewed by Umar, IFL Umar. And she's basically saying, yeah, that she's going to shut her OnlyFans down and move over to her website. But it's because there's no demand. She's making out like there's a lot of demand for her OnlyFans and she's making a shitload of cash. But that's not genuine. It's like these promoters who say they've sold out shows and, you know, the pay-per-view buys are really high. But it's not genuine. They're giving like an illusion of success. So
behind the gloves is Michelle Joy Phelps. Couldn't even pronounce her name there.
What's funny is the last time you opened the interviews, you kind of said it exactly the same way. Like you almost can't get my name right.
Michelle Phelps.
Well, when you get to the last name usually, but it sounds like you're on the first name.
Phelps. The Michelle part.
Yeah, it's Michelle.
The joy is like.
Yeah, it's fine. Good.
What's your
Fake love.
name?
Masters. My real bloodline last name. Masters.
I'll call you Masters for this. Yeah, how are things?
Yeah, really good. Really good. I'm enjoying being here this week so far.
Stop smoking weed, you know. I fucked it off, innit, because I enjoyed it a lot, but I just didn't like running to my local weed dealer, you know, and giving him £5 every day. So I just fucked it off, and I want to fight again, so I'm just going to stick to the rose, ain't it? A few little cigarettes here and there, but
Well, not too much going on yet, but I'm hoping that really starts to kick off tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we've got the presses tomorrow and the weigh-in Friday. I mean, Canelo weigh-ins are normally busy.
You're lucky because you got Gennady.
I did get Gennady. Wasn't too happy about one of my questions, actually. A lot of people are talking about it. Yeah, I said, I know Canelo has sort of ill feelings towards you. Do you hate him? And he was like, what sort of question is that? But
yeah, I heard that. Like, I heard that they hate each other. Eddie Hearn's trying to say that in it. He's trying to say that they hate each other. You know, Golovkin and Canelo. But I don't think they do. Like, why would they? You know what I mean? It's they don't even speak the same language. They can't understand what each other's saying anyway. So why would they hate each other? It's just it's hype. It's fake hype from Eddie Hearn. You know, I don't think they do.
It's a fair question. Like, well, where's all this coming from? There's so much animosity, but I know.
What animosity? I don't know. Maybe I've missed something. I don't know. I don't follow boxing like that. But what I've seen, I ain't really fucking.
yourself, obviously, I see you've been.
What do you think of her?
Still behind the gloves, but
OnlyFans, you know, do any of you lot pay for her OnlyFans, you know, to see her in a fucking bikini? Why don't you just look at it on Instagram? I don't understand why you'd pay like 30 quid.
obviously you had your new venture, which you... Go on.
Okay, hold on. So after our interview, why did everyone start assuming I was retiring? I never once said that, right? I never said it. I said I was taking a break.
She was like saying, oh, I'm tired, oh, I need a break, I'm sick of fucking unpacking suitcases. You know what I mean? You got fucking builders picking up bricks, you know, for 12 hours a day, you know, in the cold. And she's fucking complaining about fucking unpacking a suitcase. That's what she said, didn't she? Whore Phelps.
It's like the Ross Rachel situation. Did he cheat? Did he not cheat? Was it a break?
What's she on about?
I saw a lot of comments saying, oh look, Michelle's leaving boxing and whatnot.
I just needed a little reset, and I did.
I needed a break
Between
from
that
packing my
reset,
suitcases.
Prior to us doing the interview, I hadn't had the ACL job, which is the American Cornhole League job.
It's a shit job. It's dead. She chucks holes. She chucks things into holes. She chucks little bean bags into holes, and that. It's dead. It's not. She made like a big deal of it, you know, on Twitter, like making some. She was acting like she had a big announcement, and it was chucking things into a hole, you know, bean bags. It's dead.
Remember, I got an offer from them. I did a charity event, or should I say, how do I say this? I did a competition. It was me with a pro, so an amateur and a pro.
Oh, shut your mouth. My stomach's rumbling, you know, and the mic is like clipped onto my t-shirt right near my stomach, so you can probably hear my stomach rumbling. I'm not hungry. I've had some porridge. I've had a tuna sandwich and a packet of prawn cocktail crisps. But my stomach's rumbling, man.
And if you won, then you obviously went on to participate further along. I didn't. I beat Chuck Liddell. That's probably my only like claim to fame on that one, was I beat Chuck Liddell. And after that, I got a phone call the following week, and they were like, "We know this is a bit far-fetched, but would you want to be our sideline reporter?"
Just get to the OnlyFans. Just chatting shit here. Come on, get to the OnlyFans. Come on. Let's do it. Run it.
One big hangout, but it just so happens to be live on TV. It's really cool. So I wouldn't, so not corporate. But I get what you're saying because of the networks, but it's not corporate at all.
Yeah, I'm comparing it to like IFL behind the glass, where it's just the least corporate thing going.
I mean, like I said, aside from the fact that you have these cameramen, these big cameras, and it's live, it's really like a really low maintenance, easy environment.
American Cornhole League.
Enjoy it.
It's dead.
And of course, your other venture as well, which you hinted at, I think a lot of people I saw in the comments did guess what that was, setting up an OnlyFans account. So just talk to me about that and how it's gone.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
That's a lie.
It's been amazing. Honestly,
It's not
I'm
true, man.
Yeah.
She's trying to give off the illusion of like making a lot of money in that, but she's shutting it down. If it's so great, why are you stopping it?
I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with me taking my sexier photos off of Instagram for free and monetizing off of it. There's, some people may not see a value in paying for it, but there's a big...
Why don't you just watch porn? I don't understand you fucking men. I want to know if any of you men like pay £30 to see a photo of her in her bikini. You can see a photo in these videos. Look at that. That's not worth 30 quid, man. It's not. You know Rosie Webster? She's quite nice, isn't she? Ebony Bridges there as well. Can you see her? She's with Kell Brook. What do you think of that? Who's the A-side out of Ebony Bridges and Kell Brook? I think it's Kell, because she's nearly 40 years old, Ebony Bridges. She's got fake tits. Kell Brook's a multi-millionaire. So he can afford to fuck nice, young, attractive 18-year-olds, yeah? Who haven't been ran through, who are kind of pure. So I don't know, I think Kell's the A-side. Andrew Tate would say that as well, because men are valued more on their money, aren't they? And Kell's got the bag. She's decent looking, but there's loads of women that are decent looking. I could go out here now, and walk around for an hour in town and see loads and loads of nice, attractive women, So attractive women are common, but men with money like Kell Brook has got, they're quite rare. I wouldn't walk around and see a load of millionaire men. So there's more attractive women than there are millionaire men. So Kell Brook's the A side, isn't it? So you can probably do better, than Ebony Bridges.
You're really just sort of catering to those people. But it's no nudes, no nothing like that. It's just, bikini, some lingerie, that sort of thing. That's
Laundry.
really what it is. So, and my day-to-day stuff that I don't normally, or I wouldn't post on Instagram, all of that exclusive stuff gets on OnlyFans. But, can I just say this? So I'm actually going to be migrating from OnlyFans to my own website. Kind of like Paige Van Saint did. Am I saying her name right?
Who's that?
Paige Van Saint. Yeah.
Don't know who that is.
Oh, my nose is watering. I had some jalapenos.
Boom.
Yes. She's
Jeez.
now part of into the UFC world, but I think she
I had a bit of cocaine the other day, you know. It was fucking nice, man.
was like an MMA fighter and stuff. Anyways, beautiful woman. She started an OnlyFans. I think she saw how lucrative it can be, and she started her own website, and now she's doing it that way. So I'm actually migrating over to my own personal website on October 1st.
How did people in boxing take your move to OnlyFans? I'm not saying there was a response. I don't know if there was, but was there, and how did people take it?
All I'm going to say is, I'm not going to list names because I don't want to put them on blast, but all I'm going to say is there were several people who came up to me and goes, smartest decision you made.
It was taken positively.
Because they knew what I was doing with it, you know, like, I'm not saying that doing those things like nudity is wrong, it's to each their own. But for me personally, like, when I used to model for Maxim, the only reason I didn't get the covers is because I wasn't willing to be more suggestive. I wasn't willing to pose a certain way. And that was just how I've always been.
She thinks she's J-Lo,
there's a way
don't
of
she?
doing
Could
things
tell.
that is still in a classy manner.
Jenny from the block.
Without
Remember
it
that?
being received negatively. So I'm just, of course, I'm always going to be conscious of my image.
You're old, man. You're fucking 40. You're too old to be fucking posting photos of you in your fucking bikini, man. You're old as fuck. She might get a bit of cash from OnlyFans, yeah, but this is what these women don't realise. They might get a few quid. But you know, long term, they'll like fuck up their opportunities, you know, to find like a high value man. Because high value men don't want to fucking be with a woman who's a whore, like whore Phelps, do you know what I mean?
not really had anyone. At first, the first month,
They want women who are low
we
key.
had a lot of trolls. Like, they came on just to see what I was up to. But they're not there anymore. I have really supportive people. They're kind. They respect that I'm not there for that. And that's that. It's been, like I said, it's the smartest move I've ever made. It's absolutely changed the game for me every month. What I'm bringing in every month just...
It's like fish eyes, isn't it? He tries to say, oh, yeah. There was a lot of pay-per-views for Tyson Fury, Dillian White, but he doesn't reveal, you know, the buys. So he's...
from that is kind of mind-blowing.
It's like an illusion of success, isn't it? It's like these rappers who come on the scene and their first music video, they got all these chains and they're chucking money around and they got all these fancy cars and that. But you've only just come on the scene, so how have you got all this money? How have you got all that money, when you've only just come on the scene? It's like an illusion of success, isn't it? And that's what Phelps is doing.
There been any consideration to step out of boxing or not?
Just because of that?
Because you're loaded now.
No, I wasn't loaded, but definitely did a lot better. But no, because I was in boxing many years ago.
You're
and I
old,
wasn't
man.
making any money, so, and
You're
I still,
fucking old.
you know, stayed in the game and...
That's why you're freezing your eggs. You know what I mean? Because when women get to like 35, 40, they've lost 90% of their eggs. They're not, you know, they've kind of missed their peak years. So she's like freezing her eggs because she knows she's kind of hit her sell-by date.
And busted my ass, and so here we are. So, no, absolutely not. I love this, but I love that I get to do a variety of things now. So it's like kind of switching it up. You know, the ACL with this, and then I just did the social gloves last week.
Oh, she's dead, man. I'm just fucking going back to reading these comments. Hold on a minute. What you lot saying, man? You alright, yeah? It's good to be back. You gave me a super chat, I missed it. Look at all these comments. Shout out to Granny Smasher for the £2. High time. I drink too much and I'm agoraphobic. Agoraphobic, what does that mean? Like, agoraphobic means you can't go outside. Is that what it means? Yeah, fucking hell. Chris Eubank Jr. gave me a super chat. £1.79. I want to talk about that kiss we had the other day. You know, Chris Eubank Jr., when he was at that KSI Swarms event, he was on stage with that True Geordie, yeah, and that fucking Addy. And I was like stood there like with my phone, like, you know, recording it. And I thought, what am I doing? I was like taking a photo of him, and I thought, it's too groupie like, innit? It's like desperate. So I like stopped because I thought, this is desperate. You know, if they see me like taking photos of them, you know, that Eubank and fucking, don't know, it's too groupie like. I didn't like it, so I just thought, no, I don't do that. I was like holding my phone up to the stage, you know, like recording them and that. But be your own man, innit? Don't fucking try and live off others, you know, like AKA Skins. He's been kicked out of the team, hasn't he? True Geordie loves a bit of scat, innit? Yeah. I was into scat, you know, for about a month or two. I watched a bit of shit porn, but nah. I moved on, man. Did Coogan put it on you like he did Prince Patel? Nah. He came up to me and he started like showing me photos on his phone, you know, of his little daughter and that, you know, trying to make me all emotional, you know, so I don't fucking cave his head in. He was trying to be all nice and friendly, you know, trying to make me all emotional, you know, showing me photos on his phone of his little kid. You moved on to bestiality. Yeah, I tried that as well for a bit. After a while, the novelty wears off, and it's trying to find that new thing in it. So, but yeah, it's good to be back on the lives. I need to put these comments on the screen, you know, so you can see them on the actual screen. Some of you lot have been begging me, you know, to do lives again, so I thought I'd just start them up again, you know what I mean? Just get back on it. It's good to be back, man. Where's my cigarettes? Don't tell me I smoked them. I had 3 of them, where are they? I might go and buy some weed, you know. I said I've quit, but I don't know, I might get back on it. I quit for about a day. But I might have to get back on it.
Bundle call.
Come on, man.
Welcome to the EE voicemail. I'm sorry, but the person you called is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Nah, you know this guy, he's stopped answering my calls, you know, because I buy like £5 worth of weed off him, but it's not worth it, you know, on his end. It's not worth him selling me £5 worth of weed, because he could get pulled up. Because the last time I bought some weed off him, £5 worth, a police car drove past. So it's not worth him getting arrested, you know, just for £5 worth of weed. It's not worth it. So he stopped answering my calls. It's not worth the risk, is it? You know, just for a £5. But yeah, that'll do. I might end it. It's 25 minutes in. Clickbait the video title. You know what I mean? Shall I wrap it up? Where's that fucking cigarette, man? Am I sitting on it? Yes, you're boring, and boxing basement is better. Yeah, but some people in the chat are saying that he's been shut down, innit? They're saying RIP boxing basement. So that guy was hardcore. That's what I mean. Look at Andrew Tate. He got shut down, didn't he? So sometimes you have to be a bit fake, innit? Water it down a bit. Johnny Nelson, they call him Company Man Nelson, don't they? Johnny Company Man Nelson. Boy, he's getting a nice bag, you know, from Sky. So, you know, my advisor, Al Ayman, he asked Johnny Nelson if he would do a podcast with me, yeah. And Johnny agreed, but I don't think he's willing to do it, you know, because of his boss, Adam Smith. You know, I've dissed him, man. You know, saying he locks kids in basements and that. It's just banter, and it's all fun and games, man. So I don't think Johnny would do a podcast with me, you know, after I dissed his boss. But yes, shout out to Yankee Zulu for the £2 super chat. Yes, Ty. Would you fight Dead G? Dead G. Yeah. Eddie Hearn got boxing basement shut down. That's what I mean, man. We're in this day and age, you know, where you can just get shut down and that, like Andrew Tate. So it's like, Andrew Tate's a multi-millionaire, so I don't think it would affect him too much, you know, getting cancelled. But trying to get to that level, you know. I'm nearly at the million mark, but I bought 3 cigarettes today for 90p each, so it was like £2.70. I should have bought some more because I'm getting a bit. Time would kill Jake Paul. Easy, yeah. I was a lot better than my record suggests, you know what I mean? I was a fucking decent boxer back in the day. I got robbed a lot, so we don't matter. Whatever happened to the Black Skellington? I know, I was going to follow him on Instagram, innit? I think I had a look for him, but I don't think I could find him. I don't know if he's on there, but I want to keep my eye on the Black Skellington. You know, so I can do videos about him, dissing him. You've nearly got 1 million, but spend £5 on weed. I know, it's contradictory, isn't it? Everyone gonna forget about the Queen in a few weeks. Yeah, a few weeks. That's what I mean. You know that there was a heavyweight called Ernie Shavers who died. He was like supposed to be the hardest punching heavyweight in history. He died, yeah. And he got a few hours of hype, you know, people tweeting about him. But then the Queen died, so it kind of died out. People forgot all about the death of Ernie Shavers, you know, one of the hardest punching heavyweights in history. I think he broke Ali's jaw and like fucked his brain up, you know, and like really affected him. Yes, Asib, thanks for the super chat, yeah? Ty, you look a bit like Coogan, you know. Be safe. Yeah? The You think you would McLennan, KSI? Yeah, I'd fuck him up, man. That's what I mean. It's easy money, innit? Have you fucked over 50 women? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably near 100. But a lot of them are paid for it. So it don't really count, does it? You know, if you pay. It's not really the same. You don't really... You can't be proud and say, oh, I banged 100 women. You know, if you paid them. If you've got game and you manage to like talk women into bed and you bang 100 women because of your personality or your fucking value, then it's different to just paying them 40 quid. You would school KSI. He would come out swinging, I know. I think I would Gerald McLennan him. I think I would make him blind. You know, KSI, I don't rate him. You know, in terms of boxing. Even his YouTube channel, he's just laughing, putting on a fake laugh. Ha 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 ha, yeah. Yeah, ha ha. You know, one of you lot, you bought me a slice of pizza. You know, at the KSI Swarms fight week. I bumped into one of you lot in, you know, central London. And, you know, you fucking told me that you watch the videos and you like them and you bought me a slice of pizza. You know, if you're watching now, thanks for that. This is fucking dead. How long has it been? 33 minutes. Shall I wrap it up? Chuck in a few ads, get a bit of ad revenue. Could do this every day, it's just easy, isn't it? $503 lowlifes, yeah. This guy don't want to answer, you know, because I only buy £5 worth of weed. Let me try him again. Finally doing a live. Yes, Ty. Yeah, we're back, man. This guy's ghosting me, man. You might watch these lives, you know, and realizes that he's on. Oh, you fucking. Man's getting ghosted out here. You know, a lot of men, they message women on Instagram and dating apps and the women don't reply. So a lot of men, they feel rejected, you know what I mean? And they get a bit suicidal, don't they? I've got 2 dealers, so why don't I ring the other one? The other one normally answers, because he doesn't sell 5s, he sells 10s. So, I'll ring him.
automated voice message system. After the tone, please record your message.
Fuck that. Weed puts me on a good vibe, man. So it's like I don't want to fuck it off, but I don't want to keep spending £5 a day on weed. I need to get to that £1 million mark. Come on. We can do it. Give me a fucking super chat. Fucking begging me to go live, and then I go live. You can't even give me a fucking pound. Do you know what I mean? £1, you know. Yeah, that man. Nothing to talk about. It's fucking. I put up a video yesterday. What was it about? It was about. Did you watch Gibb versus Austin McBroom? Yeah, I watched it. Tried to do a video about it, you know, trying to tap into that fucking audience because they got big numbers on this. So, but it's so bad I can't stop watching. Would you do stand-up comedy again? No, definitely not. Definitely not, man. It's cringe, man. It's cringe. It's fucking. I made a joke about beating women, you know, and some fucking woman in the crowd like started kicking off in it. Some stupid fucking feminist cunt. Yeah. Yes, Mark's out of Zen. Thanks for the £5 super chat, yeah? How can you afford a 10 bag now? Oh, I read it wrong, man. He said, here, you can afford a 10 bag now. But you only gave me a £5, innit? So it's not enough, man. But thanks for the £5 super chat, yeah? I've been drinking every day, you know, for about 2 years. You know, lockdown, it fucked me up, you know. You know, just sitting here, just fucking going out my mind. So, they say you had to isolate, you know, for your own good, but I don't think it did people a lot of good. I think a lot of people became alcoholics, you know, like Lee Frotch. And he started to get depressed, you know, messaging women on dating apps, getting ghosted and that. 39 minutes. You missed my super chat, laughing face. What did you say? Just scroll back. Yeah, so battery exhausted, give me £1.79. He said, I'm smoking some banging. Fuck you, that man. So you lot are begging me for lives, but is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is this what you've been begging for? Come on, man. Where are you working, Ty? I used to work at Argos a few months ago. But I just quit, you know, after about a week, 2 weeks. So then they started ringing me like a couple of days ago, asking me to go back. But it's just dead. There's no women there. There's like 2 Down syndrome women, but they're ugly, man. Rosie Webster. You know her dad, Kevin Webster, on Coronation Street. He's seen her from a young age, you know, when she was about 10 on Coronation Street. And he watched her like grow old and develop breasts, you know, and start to have periods and that. So it turned him on. And he had about 20 charges against him. You know, seeing her develop those nice breasts over the years, it sent Kevin Webster mental. You know all that. So Kevin Webster seen her go from being flat-chested to like developing those nice breasts. And it caused him to start acting a bit dodgy. Look at that. So yeah, this is what you lot have been fucking begging for, this live. This fucking shit, man. What are you begging? You begging me? She likes black dick, you know, like that Michaela Meyer. You know, that woman boxer, she likes black dick as well, so that's quite good, isn't it? She's got a little brown kid there and a fucking black man there, so she likes black dick. I like that. No, I need some weed, you know, I'm not feeling this. It's alright, innit, but I need to fucking get on a higher level, so... Based boxing basement. So he's back, he's not banned. What happened? Thanks for the super chat, yeah? You want to collab with BBB? Yeah, he's back in it. I need to put these fucking super chats on the screen. I didn't sort out my settings properly. I didn't do it properly, you know, because I hadn't done a live for about 3 weeks. So I missed out on, you know, making sure that my settings are on point so I can put these super chats on the screen for you to read. Yeah? It's like ring rust, you know, in boxing when you haven't boxed for a while and you get a bit stale. You get a bit, whatever, rusty. But that boxing basement guy just gave me a nice little super chat, but I can't fucking read what he's saying. He's... There's still over 500 people watching. Someone keeps asking me to put the sunglasses on. Why? What are you saying? I woke up at 5 p.m. today. That's the good thing about being your own boss. You know, you can wake up when you feel like it. You go to bed whenever. Yeah, so, but it leaves like big black bags under my eyes. So I've been putting tea bags, you know, under my eyes, like on my eyes. You say put tea bags on and it gets rid of the fucking black bags. So I put a couple of tea bags on. You know, Yorkshire tea bags. I'm gonna have one more glass and then I'm gonna fuck this off. Tired. I was at Nottingham train station trying to look for you. I was at Nottingham train station, yeah, and I fucking swore at this woman. And I feel bad, you know, I swore at this woman who worked at the train station because I was trying to get a train from Nottingham to Sheffield, yeah. And I only had like 2 minutes to get on the train. So I was trying to go through the barrier, but I didn't have my ticket. I paid for it online, innit, but I didn't go to the machine to like actually collect the ticket. So I was trying to get through the barrier. And I had 2 minutes left to get through, to get on the train. And the woman, I showed her my receipt on my phone. I said, I need to get on this train now. Can you just open the barrier? I ain't got time to get my ticket from the machine. And she said, no, you need a ticket. So I said, oh, fuck off. And I walked off and I thought, that was a bit out of order, you know. She's just doing her job, man. I felt a bit guilty because if she let me through the barrier and I was a fraudster, she might have lost her job in it. So for me to tell her to fuck off, it's a bit fucked up. And I seen her after in it, and I was going to give her a £5, you know, and apologise. Rosé's not doing it for me anymore. Echo Falls. I need to mix it up with some weed, you know, it puts me on a good level. Time, what's your natural fight weight? I used to fight at any weight, whatever came up. I wasn't in a position where I could be making demands saying I'm only boxing at 11 stone 6. I had to box at whatever weight because I was the B-side. I didn't sell tickets. I wasn't interested when I used to box. My style was boring. So I had to box anybody. I mean, I had to box, you know, Craig Richards. He was supposed to be my last fight. He was about 14 stone. I was about 12 stone. And I made my way to London to box him. But the boxing board said I couldn't fight him, you know, because he was like 2 stone heavier than me. But that's what I'm saying. I had to fight people like that. I wasn't the A-side. I wasn't in a position to be making demands, you know, like Mayweather did with Canelo. Saying you must come in at this weight and you can't come in above that weight. Yeah, that wasn't me. I wasn't that guy. But let me just show you this. Let me just show you this video of fucking Nassim Ahmed. You know, when he was an amateur. I watched the video the other day. I don't want Nassim Ahmed amateur fight. Yeah, look at that. You know, Nas, boxing like that. moving around. Look at that movement, just bouncing around. Brendan used to get us doing footwork all the time. Look at that. Ali shuffle, leaning back, just... Do you know what it is? You see his chin up like that, you know, and he pulls back like that, innit? You see that? You see him like leaning back. That's because he used to body spar every day. You know, and I used to do it as well. So when you're body sparring, you know, if you like put your chin up like that, you avoid getting hit on the chin because people are punching you to the chest because it's only body sparring. So if your chin's down like that, yeah, you'll get hit on the chin, innit? So if your chin's up, it's like you miss, like you don't get hit on the chin. So that's why these guys like Naz, you know, his chin's up like that. Fucking good, innit? Fucking... broke them up. What camera shall I look in to tell Chris Eubank Jr. to retire? Look at that. Footwork, nearly tripped over the ref then. But you know me saying that, he nearly tripped over the ref. Like, we used to spar, like, in the gym. And there was like 8 of us in the ring, yeah? Sparring, body sparring at once. But the idea behind that, you know, if there's 8 people in the ring, yeah, it kind of causes you to like be aware of your foot movements in case you like trip into people. So it makes you like more observant, you know, to your surroundings. Because there's other people in the ring, yeah, sparring. So you have to like, it like opens up your mind, man. It opens up your senses. It opens up your what's that word again? Your lateral vision, whatever. It improves your footwork, innit? Because if you're going to trip over people, you have to make sure your feet are in the right position so you're not falling all over the place, like tripping over people. Yeah. I wish I was in the gym when Naz was in there. I missed Naz by about 2 years. He left, you know, and went to Emmanuel Stewart. And he went downhill, didn't he? Look at, oh, fuck you know, look at that. All right then. Let me just show you what happened here. Let me tell you, you don't know who's who, do you? Naz is on the left, yeah? He's on the left, but he got caught with a good shot here, watch. Look at that, oh, fuck you know, that was a good shot, wasn't it? Naz wins this fight on points, but I think the other guy should have won, to be honest. This is when he was sparring every day with Johnny Nelson, you know, and Harold Graham. So Naz was 17 years old in this video, yeah? So Kell Brook would have been about... How old's Kell now? 35. Naz is about 42, so there's about a 7 age difference. So Kell Brook was 10 years old, you know, at this age. So he was probably sparring with Naz. That'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it, to see a 10-year-old Kell sparring with Naz at that age. Kell was probably bigger because Naz was a flyweight, innit? You know, back then. He got me into boxing, Naz. He kind of got me into boxing. I was a big fan back in the day. You know, people used to say, oh, Kid Gallard is the next Naz, but he's not, is he? Oh, fucking, let's go to the end. See the movement. They say he was like Harold Graham, you know, but with the punching power. So, yeah. So Naz's brother's trying to come on the scene, you know, trying to diss Naz because Naz cut him off financially after giving him handouts for 20 years. So now his brother's broke and he has to stand on his own 2 feet. So he's a bit bitter that Naz cut him off. So he's trying to make a little Netflix documentary, you know, trying to diss his own brother, calling him fat and obese. I wish I'd have trained with Brendan, you know, when I was young, like Naz. I got there when I was like 23, so I was a bit too old. And I was like, I was shit. Because I wasted years training in Nottingham with a load of stupid trainers who haven't got a fucking clue about boxing. So you see Naz there, yeah? He's southpaw, innit? When I first went to the gym, yeah, I used to box southpaw. But this stupid trainer said, no, you don't want to box southpaw, you want to box orthodox. So I started boxing orthodox, innit? But obviously being a southpaw, it puts you at an advantage because most boxers are used to fighting like orthodoxes. So if they fight a southpaw, they don't really know what to do, innit? So if you're southpaw, it gives you like the edge. So you know this fucking stupid trainer who told me to stop boxing southpaw when I first started boxing? Because I wanted to be like Naz, innit? You can't see behind you, yeah, but there's like a load of Naz videos, you know, that I bought when I was like 15. I was a big fan of Naz. So I tried to box like him, you know, trying to box southpaw and this fucking stupid trainer in Nottingham said, no, don't box southpaw, box orthodox. So that's what I mean, man. There's loads of idiots in boxing. And some boxers are getting murdered, you know, because they've got stupid trainers. Like my old trainer. How long's left? This ain't the best fight I've seen of Naz, but he wins on points. I thought the other guy deserved to win, to be honest. Caught him with a good shot early on, but you see the movement, you know, sparring with Harold Graham, who works in Asda. Naz kind of mimicked Harold Graham, yeah? And Naz became the multi-millionaire. You know, and Harold Graham, you know, the originator of that style, he ended up working in Asda and he slit his wrists. You know, because he was depressed with how his boxing career turned out. He won a British Commonwealth and European title, but he didn't get to the levels of Naz, even though he originated that style, Harold Graham. It's interesting, isn't it? We'll get the decision and then just fuck it off. You see that little move there? You see that little flip, yeah? Brendan used to get us doing that in the gym. You know, trying to get us to be a bit flashy and that. You know, try and stand out, try and appeal to the crowd. Yeah, that was a nice little flip on it. One hour and 1 minute. It's been good, you know. It's good to be back. Really good to be back. It's been 3 weeks. It's been way too long. So, come on, fucking back, man. Let me just read one more super chat. Fate Ahmed, thanks for the £1.79. Yeah, put on Naz's entrance versus Kelly. Proper box office. All right. I'll play that and then I'll just. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I need a piss. Hold on a minute. You see what I mean? You can't compare Kid Gala to Nas, man. You can't. And this little fucking Adam Azim who's on the scene. Oh, he's the next Nas. Just stop being stupid, man. Just fucking cut the shit. There's no fucking other Nas. What are you talking? Even his sons are just not interesting. I've been watching them, innit? You know his little sons and they ain't got the moves. Nas is dancing away. You know his brother, who's trying to diss Nas in a Netflix documentary. He told me that Nas likes the videos. You know, when I was having got the black painter and decorator, turning his back on the action. When I bumped into Nas's brother in town a few months ago, he said that Nas likes the videos. Yeah, that's quite an achievement. You know, Nas enjoying my videos and that. He might have been lying, I don't know. But yeah, there's no fucking other Nas. Kid Galahad, fucking Adam Azim, Ozzy Ahmed. You remember him when he was trying to dance? You know Ozzy Ahmed? He was trying to dance like that, yeah? And I did a video reviewing it, but YouTube like blocked it, you know, because of copyright, because there was some music, you know, in the video. I was going to play it now, but yeah. Alright. I'm going to wrap it up, you know. It's been good. It's been good, man. It's good to be back. Yes, shout out to Ed Atkins. Thanks for the £5 super chat, yeah? What are you saying? Do you subscribe to Michelle Hall Phelps' OnlyFans to look at photos of her in a bikini? That's not worth £30, man. That photo is not worth it. She's trying to like hold her fucking little bikini top up like that, you know, trying to show a little bit of breast and that. It's not worth 30 quid. Why don't you just go on Pornhub? I don't understand what you're doing, you people. Do any of you lot subscribe to her OnlyFans? Fucking stupid, man. Yes, Anthony Robertson. Thanks for the super chat, yeah? Working the night shift. Shout out us Chevron fuckers. Yeah, shout out to you Chevron fuckers. You should have waited for Naz to pull the curtain. Alright. Let's have a look at this fucking... Let's look at this curtain action. Someone just said you could have muted the Ozzy Ahmed audio, you know, to not get copyrighted, because it was like the music, you know, that he listened to make his entrance. It was like copyrighted, innit? I'm gonna smoke your boots. Kevin Kelly's going mental, man. You know, because Naz is fucking about. Naz is just fucking dancing away, innit? You know, if I fight fucking KSI, shall I start dancing on the way to the ring like Naz? I'm a good dancer, you know. Telling you, you lot don't know, man. You never see me dancing, but I'm a fucking good dancer like Naz. I bet he can still punch, you know, even though he's a fat cunt. He can probably punch harder now, you know, because he's got all that weight. Here he's about, well, he was a featherweight, so he get weighed in at 9 stone, but he probably fights at like 11 stone. So now he's probably about fucking 18 stone. So if he could punch back then, yeah, you know, what's he doing now? He's fucking... You know, when KSI fought that Swarms, he was getting interviewed by a load of interviewers here. It was like a group. It was like a media like group interview. And I had my camera there, yeah. And you know, my advisor, Al Ayman, he like told me not to slap KSI. Because I wanted to slap him in it, you know, just to fucking... Can you show us your pecs? That's what I did, you know, against Eubank, you know, and they at the weigh-in. I tried to do that, innit? You know what I mean? You know, trying to get the edge. And I said to him, like, I'm going to do to you what Johnny Nelson did to your dad all those years ago in sparring. Because Johnny Nelson fucked up his dad, you know, in sparring. and Harold Graham and fucking Chris Eubank Senior like jumped out the ring like complaining. That's what happened with me and Curtis Woodhouse as well. I smacked him up in sparring in Sheffield, and he climbed out the ring, and after one round, Curtis Woodhouse saying, he started shouting at his trainer and saying, why have you put me in there with him? He's 3 pounds heavier than me. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about him anyway. It's not worth it. Boxing Basement said, would you rather eat Savannah Marshall or Clarissa Shields' pom-pom? Well, it's got to be the white woman, hasn't it? It's got to be the white woman. It can't be the black one. Shall we go live again tomorrow, yeah? There's over 500 people in here. You know, just sitting here waiting to die. And some of you lot begging me to go live. Shall we do it again tomorrow? Shall I try and do it like... Is it true that when Khan and Kel used to spar in their younger days, and Khan used to train with one hand because he was too fast for Kel? I don't believe that at all. That's what the Skype wanker said, didn't he, about Kel? He said when he used to spar with Kel back in the day, he only used one hand because he used to fucking school Kel and he was too fast and this and that. But I don't think that's true. Kel Brook was sparring with Nassim Ahmed every day, and Johnny Nelson, you know, and Ryan Rhodes, the Spice Boy from Sheffield. So I don't think that's true at all. I think Kel would have... Khan was a decent amateur though. He had like fast hands, but I think he's exaggerating. Yes, Lingo. Thanks for the super chat, yeah? What did Mayweather say about having one woman? Mayweather said if you've only got one woman, that's too close to having no women. So you have to sleep around. But that's what Mayweather's saying. He's high value, innit? So it's different for him. He's not an average man. If you're an average man, you're probably going to struggle to even get one woman. You know, most men are watching porn, aren't they? Wanking. So it's alright. It's alright. Well, yeah, Naz as well, because he's got the bag. But it's alright Mayweather saying that. But he just operates on a different level, man. He owns a strip club. You know, he's got money, so he's not living in reality, is he, Mayweather? But I get what he's saying. One woman, he's just get bored, innit? Like I say, I used to watch shit porn, and it just got boring after a few months. Shall I review Ozzy Ahmed? What the fuck is going on with this fucking mouse? Hold on. Oh, this fucking mouse is fucking me about, man. Right, we're back. Need to turn the sound off, yeah. So he's trying to be Nas in it, he's trying to dance, he's got a chain on. You know, with Ozzy on the chain, he's trying to be like Nas, you know, like Nas's entrances like against Kevin Kelly. Look at that, what's that shit? That's nah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that, man. This is painful to watch, even though I'm a bit drunk. It's fucking cringe, man. I used to have jacket potatoes with Ozzy Ahmed, you know, after training. We used to go and have nice jacket potatoes and cups of teas and that. And he used to talk to me about this entrance, and he said this entrance made him famous. And he said that Steven Gerrard, who played for Liverpool, used to message him, you know, asking Ozzy if he would meet him. So he said he went to Liverpool Football Club and he met all the players. Well, I don't know, I think he's exaggerating, man. It's not that impressive, man. His dancing's not the best, is it? Nas had moves. Nas had good rhythm, but I don't think this is good fucking rhythm, man. Lord, it's cringe, man. And then he gets knocked out as well, so he's trying to wear a chain in it, you know, like Mr. T. He gets laid out. Watch this fucking knockout here. There was this Jim Slag, you know, who used to love fucking boxers. And me and Ozzy fucked her. Not at the same time, you know, on different days. We like banged her in it. And we used to talk about it over a little jacket potato. Look at that fucking weird fucker. Frank Maloney. Fucking mad, innit? Look at him. You know what I mean? Nice little manly man. I don't know about nice, but manly man. Now look at him. Fucking. Yes, Marcus Hammond. Thanks for the £5 super chat, yeah? You ever see Junior Witter these days? I was thinking about Junior the other day, yeah. Junior was with this woman in a relationship. And he was with her for years and years, you know, when he was like building up in boxing. And then like, he won a WBC world title, yeah? And when he won that title, you know, his girlfriend, she wanted to marry him, innit? But you know, Junior's trainer, he said to Junior, don't marry her, yeah? Because she probably knows that you've been cheating on her. So she's just trying to marry you because you're a world champion. You're at the top of your game. She wants to marry you now, yeah? So she can divorce you and get a load of your world champion money. And Junior was like, oh, nah, that's not true, man. It's not true. She just wants to get married to me because she loves me. So he married her, yeah, when he was world champion. A few months later, she divorced him, innit, you know, and took half of his money. You know what I mean? So he kind of fucked up financially. You know, like Harold Graham working in Asda. I don't know, some of these guys, man, they're not on the ball, man. They're not clued up. Junior was warned, you know, not to marry the woman because she probably knows that you've been cheating on her. So she wants to marry her so she can divorce you. Now you're at the top of your game and you're at the highest point in your career as far as achievement and as far as earnings. So she wants to marry you now, yeah, so she can take your fucking money. Take half of your money. And he just married her and he got divorced, innit? She divorced him and she took a load of his cash. He's got a house over there, you know, about 3 minutes away. But I don't know if the house has been like repossessed. That's why I try not to get women pregnant, because I don't want to give them like my super chat money. You know, from these videos, I'm nearly at £1 million, so I need to fucking be safe sexually, you know, and just not be stupid like Junior Witter. You know, chucking money down the drain. Yes, Ed Atkins, thanks for the £3 super chat, yeah? You just gave me a super chat before, innit? You gave me another one saying, back in Sheffield this Saturday, any bar suggestions? Yeah, message me, yeah? And we'll go and have a little bar crawl. I like meeting up with you lot. I told you, a guy bought me a slice of pizza. Another guy at the KSI Swarms event, he bought me a beer. And the beer was like £8. Any chance, give me €2. Jermaine Pennant told me you're as straight as a roundabout. Listen, man, I like pussy, innit? If I was gay, I'd say I'm gay, innit? I'd say I'm gay, like what? I'd come out and say I like to fucking ram a Nathan. I'd be open about it. I wouldn't try and hide and be in the closet. I'll just come out and say I like to ram a Nathan. I'm what? So, I'm not fucking gay. Sports card collectibles, give me £5. Who would win in a street fight? Carl Froch after 3 big portions of battered onion rings, or you after 4 lines of fucking powder? I don't know, Carl Froch has got a plastic nose. So, you know, if I hit him on that little fake fucking plastic Michael Jackson nose, it might really fuck him up. Yeah, that tough guy who knocked out George Groves in front of 80,000 people at Wembley and made him fall on his own leg. He don't exist anymore. You know, he's become soft, you know, because he's with a little model called Rachel Cordingley. And she's probably at home all day talking about her hair extensions and her makeup and her fake eyelashes. She's probably talking like that to Carl Froch every fucking day. And they say, if you're surrounded by idiots, you'll become an idiot. Yeah? If you're surrounded by millionaires, you'll become a millionaire. So he's soft, innit, Carl Froch? He's not the same tough Polish warrior that he was back in the day. You know, when he made Groves fall on his own leg. Where is the Black Skellington? I don't know. Is he on Instagram, that guy? I need to follow him. And, you know, do videos about him all the time. Because, you know, he was quite interesting to talk about, one of the Black Skellington. Yes, Jay Ski. Thanks for the super chat, yeah? Who is the sexiest black woman in boxing? None. Yeah, none. I don't want to sound racist, but none of them. They're all ugly. They're all fucking horrible, man. Sweet Caroline Dubois. Come on, man. No, I don't want to be racist, man. What do you think of Eubank Sr. after he ran over that bloke in his big lorry? Yes. It's interesting, isn't it? You don't want to talk about it, but We want to hear him talking about it. We want to know, innit, what happened. You crashed into him, yeah? You ran into him. What, you fucking squashed him. You see what I mean, though? 1.5 hours is... It's not hard to do, is it? It's not hard to do this every day. I need to fucking... Hold on, let's have a quick piss. Can you hear that piss coming out of my bladder? I've been drinking every day, for 2 years. But when I have a day off from drinking, I feel proud and I celebrate, by having a drink. This is the piss in it. It's quite warm. I remember when one of you lot gave me £50, to pour a bottle of piss over my head. But I didn't do it. I didn't want to lose my dignity. Like Ozzy Ahmed trying to dance like Naz and just getting laid out like that. Put some fucking trousers on, for fuck's sake. Did you see my fucking pants? When I piss I normally wipe my bell end, with tissue, to wipe the piss drips. But I ain't got time to be fucking about, wiping piss strips away when I'm in the middle of a life. I'm at the end of the life, but we're gonna keep it going for a couple of minutes. We'll go to 1.5 hours, yeah? Next time I'll put the comments on the screen, especially the super chats. Thanks to everyone who's donated a little super chat, innit? I wash my arse as well. I don't just fucking wipe my arse with tissue, innit? It's disgusting. If you get shit on your fingers, yeah, you're just gonna fucking wipe it with tissue. Dry tissue, and then go and eat a fucking bit of KFC chicken like Chris Eubank Jr. You're not, are you? You're gonna wash your hands or fucking wash your arse, man. It's fucking sick. Just buy wet wipes, you mug. Nah, it's not good enough. Nah, it's not. It's better than dry tissue in it, but I'd rather blast my arse crack, with a shower head, putting it under my arse and just blasting my crack. And I pull my arse cheeks like really wide open, so I can like get that hot water to blast into my arse crack as fucking high as possible. Yeah. So when you see me spitting, it's a minor. Baby team. Yes, Joe Donnelly. Thanks for the £5, Big up time. You should have asked Dead G to fight in that interview. I know. I don't know. I just wanted to get the interview with Dead G. Because he's got 10 million subscribers on YouTube. I just wanted to get the interview, not fuck it up. My advisor told me not to slap KSI because I said I was going to slap him in it. So my advisor, Al Ayman, said don't slap him because he got me the media pass, to go to the fight week and the actual fight. My advisor, Al Ayman, he was the one who kind of pushed me to go and interview Dead G. Because I was a bit like, I don't know these guys. What am I gonna do? I don't know them. You know these guys. Who else boxed on that show? Fucking. What's that guy called? Slim something. I forgot his name, but I didn't know him. So when they was all like getting interviewed, I was kind of reluctant to interview them because I just didn't know what to say to them. But my advisor Al Ayman, he like kind of pushed me into interviewing Dead G. So I got the interview in it, and I didn't slap him. Would you sleep with Whore Phelps? She looks nice. Yeah, of course I would. Banged a lot worse. No Sam Hyde vid. Yeah, that's the guy who was like, he was like doing a bit of poetry, wasn't he? You know, in the press conference. But I can't be doing with him. I'm not into poetry. You know, Ali, when he tried to be a poet, saying if he keeps talking jive, I'll cut it to 5. It's dead, man. It's fucking dead. I'm not into poetry, man. Anthony Robertson. How much to get on the back of Diamante's bike? Well, he didn't crash, did he? He tried to scam the insurance company, you know, pretending he had a crash, you know, so he could get a bit of compensation. He made a quick, miraculous recovery, didn't he? You know, to say that he had a fucking near-death motorbike accident, he fucking conveniently recovered quite well, didn't he? David Diamante. Smoking those fucking cigars, man. Slingo, give me £1.79 again. Is Joshua still slagging off gardeners? So this little Tyson Fury and Joshua have agreed terms. You know, we heard that a few years ago. Can't you lot remember? Like a few years ago when that was like trending in the boxing world. Joshua and Fury have agreed terms. You know, and nothing came of it. So I'm not paying attention to all this fucking Joshua and Fury have agreed terms. And it's just dead, man. I just can't be bothered. You know, this settee, it's got a lot of pussy juice on it. You know, over the years, it's got a lot of pussy juice on it. Why is there still over 500 people in the fucking... Come on, man. What are you doing? How was the KSI fight time? Did you chat to any nice women there? Yeah. You know, a few women asked me for photos, innit? A few nice little white women. They asked me for a photo, innit? So that's interesting. It's good, man. You know that boxing talk with Addy? I seen him, yeah, and he was like staring at me. You know what I mean? He was like staring at me, you know, because I did a video saying that, you know, he's getting a bit arrogant, you know, unfollowing the co-founder of IFL, James Helder. You know, now he's got this little fancy job on DAZN. So this Addy, he was like staring at me, you know what I mean? Like trying to fucking stare me out and that. You know, like that. Would you sleep with Caroline Dubois? Come on, man. You know I wouldn't. She's black. A 9 to 5 job, yeah. 8 hours, Monday to Friday. Do you think I could do like that, you know, with the lives? Just sit here, you know, do like a 9 to 5 shift, just chatting. Monday to Friday. We could just watch videos, innit? You know, Naz doing a bit of dancing and that. Fucking whore Phelps trying to make out like she's making a load of money from OnlyFans. She's not. She's... If it's so great and you're making so much money and this and that, why would you leave? You know what I mean? It's fake. Would you box Eddie Earn? Last time I seen him, I froze like a little bitch. A little fucking deer caught in the headlights. That's what I was like when I met Eddie Earn. I pussied out, so I don't know if I'd freeze in a fight with him. He's quite big, you know, Eddie Earn. You don't look big on camera, but he's quite big. Tiny, you into rimming? Well, we was just talking about like washing your arse, innit? Some women are dirty. They just wipe their arse with tissue, innit? So a lot of women, they aren't worth rimming. I've got to build up a connection with a woman and talk to her and find out about her fucking arse wiping methods, you know, before I go like, you know, to that kind of level of fucking rimming. We've got to have a little discussion, you know, about her personal hygiene. Yeah? Eddie wanted to chin you for exposing his dad. Yeah, Barry Earn. So the Queen paid about £12 million, you know, to that woman who accused Prince Andrew of banging her when she was like underage. So it kind of suggests a bit of foul play, innit? And if you got nothing to hide, you just go through the courts, innit, and just prove your innocence. But they just paid her off, so I suppose it kind of suggests a bit of foul play, but. The Queen used to sacrifice babies at the Masonic Lodge. Yeah, I've been watching a few videos about that kind of thing. I kind of want to go into it, innit, but obviously I don't want to get murdered. You know what I mean? If you start going a bit too deep, you can get fucking murdered and end up in a fucking ditch. Yeah, so sometimes it's one of them, innit? I wish there was like an equivalent, you know, a YouTube equivalent where you could just say anything. You know, where it's not censored and you can just go all out. That Andrew Tate's on something called Rumble, which is not that big, is it? The Queen's a lizard. Yeah, that's what that David Icke said, didn't he? So he said she's got the ability to switch from a human to a lizard. and she lives underground, you know, in the fucking sewer. So I don't know. I'd like to hear what he thinks about the Queen's death, David Icke. What's he saying? Have you not heard anything? Has he said that it's a prank? It's not real. She's just hiding in the fucking sewer. She's like transformed into a lizard. I don't know. That's a bit too deep for me. I haven't really got into it all, but it's fucking interesting. You talk about the Kinahans, I know. And then a car was like following me around, you know, when I was driving. This fucking car was following me. Saying, "Time, pull up. Oi, pull up." You know, and I was a bit on edge, so I like fucking carried on driving, innit? And they just kept following me for like half an hour saying, pull up, and I didn't know who it was. And I just thought, I bet they work for fucking Daniel El Chapo. So I pulled up, yeah, and then the police car like pulled up next to me. And I told the police that this fucking car's following me. So I snitched. And then the car like drove off, innit? So fucking with the Kinahans is different to fucking with the royal family. It's levels, innit? It's a fucking totally different level, man. Who was that woman interviewing you at the event? Like the KSI event? It's a channel called October Red, a boxing YouTube channel. I did a few interviews in it. And Coogan was like staring at me, you know, trying to fucking pluck up the courage to try and fucking cave my head in. But he didn't do it. He couldn't do it, man. He couldn't fucking put it on me like he did Prince Patel. So he came up to me instead with his little phone and started showing me photos of his little daughter. Saying, look, she's not ugly. She's not ugly. Look, she's not ugly. She's not ugly. You know, because I said she'll probably turn out ugly. But she looks alright, to be honest. She looks decent. No fucking... I don't want to sound like a nonce, but Coogan's daughter's quite nice. She's about 2 years old. Fucking hell, that's gonna get clipped. That's what someone says. Oh, me saying Coogan's 2-year-old daughter's quite nice. Yeah, I know. People love clipping things, don't they, and trying to take it out of context. That's what they did with Andrew Tate, man. Someone commented saying nonce, but you know, back in the day, women used to die younger. They used to die at like probably 30 in it. So men back in them days, they used to bang like young women because they used to die at 30. So they'd bang them younger in it back in the day. I'm not condoning it. I'm just telling you about history. If they're 16 or older, they can get the pork. It's weird, isn't it? Because like if you bang a woman or a girl and she's like 15 and she's like 12 hours away from being 16 and legal, you can get locked up and put on a sex offenders register. But you know, if you wait 12 hours, you know, it's perfectly legal. You can just bang her and have a good time sexually. And you don't have to fucking sign a sex offenders register, you know what I mean? It's weird, isn't it? Because like, how mature is she realistically going to get in 12 hours? So it's... Yes, Joe Donnelly, thanks for the £5, yeah. Did you see that Daz Games video about Andrew Tate? No, I didn't see it, you know. You gave me £5 in it, so I wish I would have seen it, so I could have spoke about it, you know, to give you your £5 worth of opinions about fucking that, what you just said, but I ain't seen it, man. Michelle Hall Phelps or the Skype wanker's wife? Probably the Skype wanker's wife, innit? I know she's got a reputation as being a slag, the Skype wanker's wife. She's got a reputation of banging Joshua and this and that, but she's like a Muslim, innit? So I think these Muslim women, they think God's watching them, so they're scared to fornicate. So she's probably more fresher than Hall Phelps. Hall Phelps banged her fucking uncle, innit? Her fucking uncle banged her. So she's damaged goods, innit? She's got a load of miles on the clock. Would you bang Coogan's 16-year-old daughter to piss him off, even if she's ugly like Coogan? That's harsh, man. Well, I say it's harsh, but it's, I don't know, man. Coogan said he watches these lives, doesn't he? He said, I was watching the live when you was talking about my daughter. Can you stop talking about her? How's your sexy cousin? I don't know. I ain't seen her for a while. Last time I seen her was at my gay uncle's funeral, but that was a few years ago. I wouldn't mind a little catch up. You know, my nice sexy cousin. I don't care about incest. It don't really bother me. It's not really something I'm against. That's what the Queen does, you know, the Queen, and they all slept with each other, didn't they? The royal family, they all like kept it in the family. They didn't want to like get with outsiders, you know, and have to give over that wealth, you know, to outsiders. So they kept it in their family, you know, the wealth. They kept it amongst themselves, their cousins. They slept with their cousins, their brothers. What about rape? What about it? What are you saying? Someone just said, what about rape? What about it? What are you saying? What are you asking me there? What about rape? What about it? You know, George Groves, he said that 2/3 of the British population are a product of Viking rape. Yeah, that's what George Groves said years ago in an interview with Bentlegs. George Groves, yeah, he said that 2/3 of the British population are a product of Viking rape. So Vikings came here, killed the men and banged the women. So we've inherited those Vikings rape DNA. So like, I don't know. It's been good, hasn't it? It's been good, man. It's good to be back. I like it. I prefer this than working in fucking Argos. It's a lot better. It's a lot... Wow, you're still going. Yeah, why not? It's been 3 weeks, so just keep it going. When it drops below 500 viewers, I'll fuck it off. We're on 502. Right, we've gone below 500, so we're on 498 now, so I'm gonna call it a day, man. It's been good though. Enjoy it. It's good to be back. Thanks for the super chats. Next time I'll put it on the screen in it so you can get a little bit of exposure or whatever. It's not a big channel, is it? But we'll get you involved, you know, by putting your comments on the screen next time. I forgot to set it up, you know, in the settings because I was a bit. So it's gone over 500 again. So I need to. I was going to end it because it was on like 498 viewers. YouTube have just sent me a message saying now would be a good time to insert ads. Creators earn more money inserting ads the more viewers are watching. Give it a try. Yeah, I'll sort that out. Sort it out, man. Sort it out. Yeah, it's gone under 500, so I'm going to wrap it up in it before it goes. Oh, someone's just getting a fucking super chat. Brad Kell. Dead G versus the Black Critter. The fight to make. Someone says I'm banging a whore next week for free. Yeah. Do an all-nighter and make that money. That's what I mean. You know, if I did like a 9 to 5 shift, you know, with these lives, did like fucking 9 hours Monday to Friday, how much money do you think I'd make? That would take me over £1 million, wouldn't it? In a few weeks, that would take me over £1 million. I want to get to the point where I can give back to you lot, you know, and start giving you lot a bit of cash. So like, when I get over £1 million in the bank, I'll say to you lot, send me your PayPal, you know, in the comments, and I'll send you a bit of cash, you know, a £5 and that. Fuck it. What if you get trolled and people only donate you £1? Well, if these videos get like thousands of views, like, because people are joining the lives and then leaving and other people are joining, so there's probably thousands of people that have tuned into this live. So that's, you're saying £1, that's a say £1,000 a live. So what are you saying? What are you saying exactly? What are you trying to say here? What's your point? If you 500 people give me £1, I'll have £500 now. So it's. Phelps. Someone just said Phelps. Right. I'm gonna finish it. It's been good, man. It's been enjoyable. It's good to be back. I'm not gonna leave it for 3 weeks. I'm not gonna leave it again that long. It's stupid. How easy has this been just to fucking do this? You know, just 2 hours of just chatting shit. It's fucking easy, isn't it? May as well round it off to 2 hours, isn't it? We've got like 3.5 minutes. Make this a regular. It's like therapy. Yeah. Are you still going to jiu-jitsu? No, I never really started, to be honest. I went to a few classes just to watch, and it was too gay for me. You know, men like fucking sitting on other men's faces and like 69 positions, and it's just too fruity, innit? I thought, nah, I'll stick to boxing, innit? Do what man know. Do what man know. I'm gonna have to finish on that video, you know, baby team, putting it on fucking Derek Cesaro. Yeah? What you saying? That'll be a good ending, wouldn't it? Baby team, Cesaro. So look at that. A happy ending. Do what man know. Do what man know. Do what man know. Yeah, you know, baby team. You know, when KSI box Swarms, and I was in London for that fight week, I messaged baby ting in it, and I was like, where you at? You know, let's fucking meet up. Let's fucking meet up, innit? And he told me to come to Brixton. Yeah. And he gave me the address. He sent me the address on WhatsApp, and I turned up, yeah, to Brixton. But it was too gangster for me. It was too gangster. You know, when I went there, it was full of black people, and it was too hostile. There's like two sides to Brixton. There's like a nice white area, and there's a fucking black hostile area. And baby ting asked me to meet him in the black hostile area. So I went there, and he was this, I don't know, man, I bought some weed. I bought about £10 worth of weed off this guy, yeah. And I gave him the money, this black guy, this random black guy, because he was smoking, innit? So I bought £10 worth of weed off him, gave him the tenner. He gave me the weed, yeah. And then he said, now go away. You know what I mean? You know, talking to me like that. He's like, yeah, go away. I was out of my element, you know what I mean? I don't know these people. I'm not from Brixton, you know what I mean? So I couldn't really fucking do him in, because I don't know him, innit? But you know the way he was talking to me. I gave him the tenner, yeah. He gave me the weed, and he said, go away. I was like, you fucking nigger. He's too hostile, man, I'm telling you. If it was in Sheffield or Nottingham, I'd have laid him out, innit?
That's what I'm saying. Tell your brother not to break my life. Yeah? That's what I'm saying to you. Okay? No, I'm saying, I'm not telling because he's your brother. Yeah? If it's fight talk, let's do fight talk. I don't tell him my life. I didn't throw the table cut. That was some baby thing. Come on, you know that was easy to was something for no reason. You should have just left it. You got a fight coming up. No, the fight. That's what I'm saying. The fight will happen. That's it. That's what I'm saying. It's better than it.
You see Cesaro on the phone there, he's trying to make out like he's ringing some fucking African hitman, you know what I mean? He's trying to make out like he's calling for some serious backup. He's trying to intimidate baby ting, innit? He's trying to make out like he's ringing up some hitman, some African hitman. Yeah, you see what he's doing there? You see how he just had a little altercation, and then he's like chatting like that, like it's mind games, isn't it? He's trying to pretend that he's...
That's what I'm saying. Tell your brother not to break my life. Yeah? That's what I'm saying to you. Okay? No, what I'm saying. I don't know why it's coming up to him. Because he's your brother. Yeah. If it's fight talk, let you fight it. But I'm trying my life. Why did you throw the table cut? That was some baby thing. Come on, you knew that was easy to have excited for no reason. You should have just left it. You got a fight coming up. No, it's just like the fight. That's what I'm saying. The fight was.
That's what I mean. That's why I had to get out of Brixton, you know, the black area, because it was full of this kind of shit, man. I just had to get out, man. I don't want to sound like a pussy in it, but I just fucking had to get out, man. Do what man know. Do what man know.
That's what I'm saying. Tell your brother not to threaten my life. Yeah? That's what I'm saying to you. Okay? No, I'm just gonna say it. I don't know why it's coming up.
Clifton Mitchell came up to me at the KSI Swans event, and we did like a little black man hug. Yeah, we did like a black man hug. You know, you shake hands and then you like lean in like that. You like go shoulder to shoulder like that. You know, that black man hug. Clifton Mitchell came up to me and he gave me a black man hug, innit? He said he likes the video, so it's interesting, innit? Right, one more fucking super chat, yeah? Joe Donnelly gave me £2 and said, box Addy on the next KSI show. I know, that guy was staring at me. You know, that boxing talk with Addy, he was trying to like, I don't know. Someone said, watch some Andrew Tate on the Lifetime. That's what I mean. This is what I'm saying. This has got to be done like every fucking day. Or at least every other day. Because we can just sit here and watch Andrew Tate. You know, and give our little opinions. It's not fucking hard, is it? To just sit here. Why haven't I done a live for 3 weeks? It's fucking stupid, man. It's dumb. Ad revenue. I've missed out on like thousands of pounds worth of ad revenue. You know, because I ain't done a fucking live for 3 weeks. It's fucking stupid, man. It's fucking dumb. But we're back. Yeah? It's been 2 hours, so I'm going to wrap it up, you know. It's been good, man. I'll see you lot ideally tomorrow. Ideally. Come on, let's do it, man. Let's fucking get back to regular lives. You lot have been begging me, so we're gonna fucking. I enjoy it as well. It's like therapy for me, you know what I mean? So, we'll do it, innit? See you later, yeah? Be safe, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the super chats, yeah? Thanks for that.